Hey guys, it's me again. It's Louise, Gringa Irlandesa. If you are new here to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. Now, I am here just to give another update about the history between Brazil and Ireland. So this is not too long ago about this history, but then again, it's quite important. You want to know the history between Ireland and Brazil. I do, for sure. But don't forget to subscribe and like, and let's get to it. So, we're going to head back to the 1990s. The 1990s was actually a very important year for Brazil and Ireland, because that time was they actually opened the embassy in Dublin. So they opened their first Brazilian embassy in Dublin. And actually, according to a worker that was there named Paulo Azevedo, he was the one who said that there was 3 waves of Brazilians coming to Ireland. I was like, yeah, how is that really but there, as he said, that there was 3 waves of Brazilians coming to Ireland. They were actually coming to Ireland because they were looking to work. Now, majority wanted to come to Ireland because they actually wanted to work in particular jobs. So particular jobs as in like a meat factory and work in IT and just in tech, all these type of things. So they wanted to work in IT and tech factories, mainly meat factories, because meat factories is actually really important here, really important. But it was those times was actually during the Celtic Tiger years. So we're talking about in the late 1990s into the early 2000s. So until present now, we still get the waves of Brazilians coming to Ireland till this day, and we are near 2023. So it's incredible how the connections are still there, It's really nice to see that. I find it really, really incredible how they actually kept the connections all together. Wow, it's deadly, Anyways, we're gonna get back to it now. There was another particular Irishman who was working in a meat factory in Goiás in Brazil. When the company shut down, Jerry actually organized for the Brazilians who had lost their jobs to move to Ireland in the 1999s, where they actually found work at a Duffy meat plant in Gort. Gort is in County Galway, in Ireland, in County Galway. This part is now they actually made up the third of the population in Gort. So then they actually gave them a new nickname. So Gort has a new name for the Brazilians. And the new name they called it was Little Brazil. Little Brazil. I think that's quite incredible. I think it's really nice to see that, because it's something new, and it's nice to see that you guys are making yourself comfortable at home, and you could feel, comfortable here. But anyways, let's get back to this. There was actually the closure of the Duffy and the 2008 financial crash jeopardized their permits, causing some to leave, which was really sad. Some left and some still stayed. But there is actually, I'm going to tell you a fact. There is actually a documentary about the Brazilian community in Gort. And it was in 2008. I personally know some friends who actually live in Gort, and they're actually in this documentary, but when they were younger. So how they are now, it's incredible. Their accents you can't even hear a Brazilian accent. You can't hear it because they're just Irish now. He has his own car shop now, and he's living a really great life. He's really happy with how his life has gone. And it's really good to hear. Some have families here as well, and some have settled down. Some have left their families. But, wherever they've been through, wherever they want to know, wherever they do with their lives, once they're happy, that's all that we care about. That's all we care about, isn't it? Did you know that there was a wave of Brazilians that actually moved to Roscommon? Roscommon is in County Meath. It's in the west of Ireland. So there are a lot of numbers of Brazilians, which made up the 10% of the town's population in 2003. And I believe that because I also have a friend named, I'm not going to name her, but she lives in Roscommon, the other part. But I know her because we were friends years, and it's great because her family lived there, so it's nice. The majority of them were workers. Now, the workers are working at a key pack factory. With families back in Brazil who intended to return, others brought their families over to settle more permanently, just for more security, so there's more safe, you know. And in the 2000s, more Brazilians began to come to Ireland for to study. I think the whole Brazil is in Ireland right now. I'm starting to really think that because there's so many Brazilians here in Ireland. There's so many. Like, there's a lot of Brazilians here, especially in Dublin. Meu Deus do céu. Meu Deus do céu. So many Brazilians in Dublin. It's crazy. Crazy. Really. So they're actually working and they're going to school at the same time and they're studying. So if you have a visa and you come to Ireland, a student visa, you can travel around Europe. You can visit the whole of Europe by the time your studies is over. I just did my research and I tried to find out as much information as I could. But that's all I have to say for you guys about the history between Ireland and Brazil. I hope I didn't read it too fast. If I did, I apologize. But thank you for watching and make sure you guys subscribe and like to my channel. Thank you. Okay, bye.